everybody. Thank you for tuning in to the show we call Racing from
Delaware Park.
Hi, I'm Rich Glazier, and we're going to take a look at the racing from Delaware Park on this Wednesday. Well, the big storm that was predicted coming in from Nebraska didn't come, but we did get some sprinkles, enough in the morning here to take them off the turf. Originally, I went to Equibase early this morning. It said turf good, but then we did get some morning rains, and because of that, for safety reasons, off the turf. So all 8 races on this Wednesday were run on a sloppy main track. So Bungie did not have a pick today because he picks turf only, but we'll see, does he have one for tomorrow? That's right, we race tomorrow, right, Bungie? All right, that's a quick turnaround for you. You didn't have a lot of time to study, but did you come up with one? Okay. Come over to my ear. Come on, come on, come on. All right, Bungie, let's see. Oh, my goodness, you're kidding. We only have one turf race tomorrow. And it's a tough one. 8 horses in the field, 6 of them were circles. Well, how did you come up with the right one then? He had the handicap. All right, so it was pretty tough, but here's who he's going with. What? Okay. Skol, he says. Oh, Skol. I thought you wanted to do your toasting a drink, old Viking toast. Skol is the name of it. Didn't you pick that once last year? Okay, see, stick with him, don't you? All right, that's his horse, but it's a tough race, but he's going with Skol tomorrow. Hopefully we'll be on the turf. All right, so with that out of the way, let's see the field for the opener to run on this sloppy track. Scratch the 1, Little Cat G. And the favorite was Lawn Dart at 3 to 5. Here's John Curran with the call.
And they're off. Toward the inside, Lorden's Love breaks well, but Lawn Dart is quickly hustled up with the rail, quickly into contention to challenge that horse. And now they're going at it in the first furlong. Lawn Dart on the inside, on the outside, Lorden's Love. Then a gap of about 5 or 6 lengths further back to Absence's Presence, followed by Balcor, Ruby Punch, 3 wide. And Pastiche is the trailer with the rail. Still a duel up on the front end. Opening quarter went in 22-4 in the sloppy surface, and Lawn Dart leads it now by about 1.25 lengths. Lorden's Love racing second. Absence's Presence has gained some in third, followed by Balcor and Ruby Punch side by side. Pastiche is at the back, about 8 lengths off that leader. Lawn Dart continues well on the front end, leads it by a clear 2 lengths now over Lorden's Love. It's about 4 lengths to Absence's Presence. Pastiche rallies with the rail, followed by Balcor and Ruby Punch as they head for home. Lawn Dart showing the way after half in 46-3. Lawn Dart leads it by 2.5 lengths. Lorden's Love continues the chase. Pastiche continues a rail rally. Up on the outside, Absence's Presence, and Balcor also with a shot. It's still Lawn Dart holding on. Balcor is coming fast on the inside. On the outside, Lawn Dart on the inside, Balcor, but it's going to be a bullseye for Lawn Dart today. Wins it by 1 length. Balcor getting second, followed by Lorden.
And it was the favorite, Lawn Dart, taking it. Coming off a race at Parks. It's a sin if you didn't bet on Cintron. Alex Cintron for Claudio Gonzalez. Joe Bessiger, good connections owner, trainer, and jockey there. And I guess with the scratch of the 1, that made the 2 the first horse in the first race. 340, 220, 210. Balcor runs in the money for the 9th straight time. Michael Anirio, 340, 260. Lorden's Love with Esquivel, $3. Exacta 1340, the try 41.20. Super with the 5, 80 to 20. Or is that 62.20? 62.20. I'm sorry. The second race is up next. He usually does come after the first. And it's at 6 furlongs. Scratch 5 and 6 and 8. So 3 scratches in the race. Big favorite in here, Dancing Cool, 2 to 5. Here's Mr. Kern.
And they're off. All five come away together toward the inside. Trap Star, right there is Foxy Joxy. In between them, that's Queen Fantabulous as they move down the backstretch. They're dueling on the front end. On the inside, Trap Star. On the outside, Foxy Joxy going at it head-to-head. Dancing Cool, the favorite, has moved swiftly into third, followed by Queen Fantabulous dropping back a bit in fourth, and Sweet Tandy is your trailer with under half mile to go. On the front end, Trap Star leads it by a length. Foxy Joxy still right there in second. Dancing Cool is now a close-up third. A gap of 4 lengths to Sweet Tandy taking over fourth. On the inside, it's Queen Fantabulous as they race around the bend. Foxy Joxy, Trap Star head-to-head. Dancing Cool still a length and a half away in third. Then a gap of 5 lengths further back to Sweet Tandy and Queen Fantabulous still dueling on the front end. On the inside, Trap Star. On the outside, Foxy Joxy. Dancing Cool made that big move but is hanging just a bit as they head for home. Trap Star still trying to fend off Foxy Joxy. 2.5 lengths to Dancing Cool toward the inside, trying to rally Queen Fantabulous. 16th to go, and Trap Star still fending off Foxy Joxy. Dancing Cool making a belated move, but Trap Star is holding on gamely, and Trap Star will not be denied. Wins it by a neck over Foxy Joxy.
And it was. Trap Star would not give up the lead, even though battled all the way. Jason Wynn wins for Everton Smith and Giselle Manasibo. This one last race at Parks. 1160, 640, 280. Foxy Joxy with Suarez, 680, 280. Dancing Cool with Cintron, 210. The exact to 58.40. The try 127.40. That double 22.60. There was no superfecta, and that winner was another Delaware certified winner. How about that? All right, the Park Shippers continue to do well as we roll to the third race. I'm going to say a bad word now. Originally scheduled for the turf, was run on the main track. At the distance stayed the same, a mile and a 16th. Scratched the 1, 4, 5, and 6. The remainder are ready to go on the sloppy oval. Here's the call.
And they're off. English Tutor being hustled. Gilded Warrior to the outside. Vying for the lead. Bigosaurus looking for a spot on the far outside. We'll have to go 3 wide into that bend at this pace. Muda Rabbit will settle nicely in the fourth, and the trailer is Maynooth. A trail across the track into that first turn. English Tutor, Gilded Warrior, and Bigosaurus is the furthest one out. And Muda Rabbit sitting pretty in that fourth spot. Then a gap of about 7 or 8 lengths further back. Maynooth having trouble keeping up in the early going. English Tutor leads it by a length. Bigosaurus to the outside of Gilded Warrior. Still those 3 across the track. Muda Rabbit still sitting in a patient fourth and still far back to Maynooth. Opening quarter went in 23 and 2. It's been a good tempo being set by the threesome of English Tutor on the inside. Gilded Warrior between horses, and Bigosaurus still with a wide journey. Muda Rabbit still a patient fourth. Appears to have a ton of horse right there as they make their way down the backstretch. Still far back to Maynooth in a separate county right now as they race toward the half-mile marker in 47 and 4. It's still Gilded Warrior on the outside. On the inside, English Tutor. Now Muda Rabbit is underway, dropping out of it. Bigosaurus couldn't keep up, and Maynooth has never been in it. With 3/8 to go, here comes Muda Rabbit to take on Gilded Warrior. English Tutor's dropping back. Appears to be a 2-horse affair right now. With a quarter to go, Gilded Warrior has to fend off Muda Rabbit. Dropping back English Tutor now. Maynooth is past a horse, and that is a fading Bigosaurus as they hit for him well out toward the center of the track. Gilded Warrior on the outside. Muda Rabbit still trying to go by, but Gilded Warrior has been fending them all off, and Gilded Warrior begins to edge away. Gilded Warrior. Muda Rabbit couldn't stay with that one, and we're going to have a bit of an upset here as Gilded Warrior and Tyrone Carter is going to win this one, going away by 6. Muda Rabbit getting second, Maynooth up for third.
And it was the 8 Gilded Warrior with I'll Try Harder. I'm Tyrone Carter. Another win for Tyrone. This one for Jenny Wilhelm Saldana. $19 $5, $3. Guess where Gilded Warrior's been running? Parks. I don't know if the track is deeper there. I don't think the competition's any better than it is here. But for some reason, the Parks horses are skipping over this oval and loving it. Muto Rabbit, another Park shipper with Sanchez, runs second, 220 to 10. Maynuth with Centeno, 260. Exact to 35.20, the try 84.20. The double 92.60, the Parks Invader pick 3, 78.60. And there was no superfecta. Fourth race, this one a mile and 70 yards on the main track. Scratch the 3 and the 5. And, oh, a big favorite in here, Etruscan, who loves this track. Etruscan, who has raced here 11 times with 7 wins and 2 seconds. And that was the favorite. Let's watch.
We're about set. And they're off. Pretty even start for them all. They're battling for that lead. On the inside, it's Charging Lion. Haynes Fever. Up on the far outside, Miami Tiger. Etruscan racing fourth, followed by Sir Douglas in the gray. Seat of Honor has got the back seat as they make their way into that first turn. Charging Lion down toward the inside. Haynes Fever getting out a bit around the turn. They're losing some ground, but has the lead by about a neck. Charging Lion sixth to the rail in second, followed by Miami Tiger now up into third. Sir Douglas has the inside track on Etruscan and 4 more to Seat of Honor as they reach the backstretch. Opening quarter 23 and 3, and Haynes Fever regains a length and a quarter margin over Charging Lion. It's still about 3 lengths further back to Miami Tiger on the outside. Etruscan moves up between horses. Sir Douglas has the rail and a gap of 4 more to Seat of Honor as they make their way toward the half-mile marker. Haynes Fever leads it by 3 over Charging Lion. Etruscan, Miami Tiger on the outside, down toward the inside, Sir Douglas. We have about 3 across the track behind the top 2, and Seat of Honor is the trailer, but picking up some momentum from the back of the pack. Half win in 47 and 4 into the turn they go, and Haynes Fever to catch still. Charging Lion with a rail still. Edging closer in second, 2 lengths to Etruscan, who's flattened out just a bit, it appears. Dropping back a bit, that is Sir Douglas. Hey, on the outside, dropping back it once again. That is moving up between horses. Seat of Honor and Miami Tiger is the one fading from the scene as they turn for home with Haynes Fever by a length and a half. Charging Lion toward the inside second. Etruscan's not doing enough. Seat of Honor rallies on the outside, but it's Haynes Fever holding on gamely. Haynes Fever. And Jose Garcia will prevail. Wins it by about 2 lengths on the inside. Charging Lion getting second over fast closing.
Well, this fourth one was not a Park shipper this time. Maybe there weren't any in the race. Let me look here. Well, one kind of the 8. But anyway, Haynes Fever is speed. The speed's been doing well today also on the sloppy track. Jose Garcia in the winner's circle for Rodolfo Sanchez Salomon. Joanne Schenkel, the owner. 1380, no, 1980. 1020, $6. Charging Lion with Wisman, 10 even, 7 even. Seat of Honor with Suarez, 5 even. Exacta 183, the try 627.40, the double. 114 even, the pick 3, 317.60. The pick 4, not bad, $526. And the super with the 7, 735.30. Turn page of my program, we find the 5th race, originally scheduled for the turf, transferred to the main track at 1 mile. At 1 mile, it was 7.5 on the turf originally, but we don't run 7.5 on the main here. They'd be starting on a turn. So 1 mile, scratch the 4, 6, and 7 in here. And let's see, we had 2 9 to 5 shots. So let's just call them co-favorites, the 1 and the 3, as they get ready to take a complete tour of the Delaware circumference.
She's still active in the gate. And they're off. Pretty even start for them all. Up on the outside, Graceful Crest gets away well, as does Helen's Pitch, and with the rail, Dynamic Miss is on the move. Dynamic Miss will lead him into that first turn on the inside track. Helen's Pitch between horses. Graceful Crest up on the outside now into that second spot. Helen's Pitch back in third. Impishness is on the move on the outside now. And toward the inside, Haley's Way is your trailer as they make their way around the first turn. Opening quarter goes in 24-1, and Dynamic Miss and Graceful Crest are side by side. Helen's Pitch is 3 lengths away in third. Impishness and toward the inside, that's Haley's Way, trying to move up from the back of the pack as they race down the backstretch. Dynamic Miss leads it by a neck. Graceful Crest is still right there in second. It's about 3 to Impishness and Haley's Way, and Helen's Pitch is now dropped back to last, about 6 lengths behind the leaders as they cover the half in 48 and 2 identical quarters as they move into the turn. It's still Dynamic Miss and Graceful Crest side by side. Impishness is trying to gain in third. Haley's Way's flattened out a bit, and Helen's Pitch is your trailer. Around the bend, Graceful Request wrestles that lead away. On the inside, Dynamic Miss trying to come back. Impishness is gaining a bit in third, followed by looking to lengthen her stride now. Here comes Haley's Way. Graceful Request leads it. Haley's Way surging up on the far outside, taking a long way around as they head for home with Graceful Request to catch. Haley's Way is chasing. Impishness between horses and Dynamic Miss. Furlong to go. Graceful Request in front by 2. On the inside, it's Impishness trying to kick it in. Haley's Way on the outside is flattened out with a 16th to go. Graceful Request has turned back all challenges, and she'll go to the winner's circle today. Graceful Request and Danny Centeno by 3. Impishness got second. Haley's Way third.
Graceful Request gets the job done here, for it made sense to bet on Centeno. Danny Centeno for Jose Camejo, having a good meet. Britland Stable Incorporated, the owner. And Graceful Request paid $820, $340, and $260. Impishness with Cedeno, $420, $240. Haley's Way with Berticelli, $210. Exacta 2680, the try, 5780. The double, 8460. Pick 3, 427.40. And again, no superfecta. On to the sixth we go. Sixth had some scratches. That left just 1, 2, 3, 4 of them to go, but they all got a shot in here. Scratch the 1, 3, and 5. We've got My Boy Lenny, who likes to get out there early, and speed's doing great today. You had Tail of Fire, who's never run a bad race since coming to North America. And you got Win Place Show Oh No, who's won the Newcastle Stakes 2 years in a row here. So with only 4 of them to go, it's an interesting race. Here's John.
We're about set. And they're off. My Boy Lenny breaks well as usual, goes right for that lead. Win Placer Show Oh No up on the outside, Tail of Fire toward the inside, and Train 421 gets away last as they speed down the backstretch. With My Boy Lenny to catch, leads it by a length over Win Placer Show Oh No. Tail of Fire's a half length further back toward the inside, and the trailer is Train 421. As they race into the turn, opening quarter goes in 22 flat. My Boy Lenny leads it by 2 lengths over Tail of Fire and Win Placer Show Oh No, and Train 421 is the trailer as they race into the turn with My Boy Lenny still to catch. Tail of Fire is trying to gain. Win Placer Show Oh No has dropped back a bit in. Train 421 trying to rally from the back as they hit the top of the turn with My Boy Lenny still to catch. Leads it by 2 over Tail of Fire. Next in line, Train 421 and Win Placer Show Oh No. Furlong to go. My Boy Lenny has to hold off Tail of Fire. My Boy Lenny's holding on there gamely. Tail of Fire on the outside is trying to make a race of it, but My Boy Lenny from gate to wire will win it. Tail of Fire second best with Train 421 third. Win Placer Show.
And it was the speed prevailing today. That seems to be, if you're a park shipper with speed today, you're golden. My Boy Lenny coming from Delaware, but had all the speed and didn't look back. It made sense to bet on Centeno. That's a double for Danny Centeno. Gerald Bennett, the trainer for J.J. Brevin Stable, LLC. 780, 260, no show wagering. Tail of Fire has never run worse than second in this country. Runs second today with Suarez, 210. The exact 1120, there was no try. The double 3480, the pick 3 20520. And there, of course, was no superfecta in a 4-horse field. On to the lucky 7th race we go. Now, the 7th was originally scheduled for the turf, but still ended up with 9 of them to go, so not so bad. Scratched the 1, the 5, the 8, the 11, and 12, but then the 2 main track onlys drew in the 13 and the 14. So that helped to make it a bettable field. And the favorite was one of those main track onlys. High Roller at 3-2 was the chalk. So let's watch them go. What are they going in here? 5 furlongs. 5 furlongs on a sloppy track.
And they're off. I Want to Win breaks well toward the outside. I'm a Superstar rushing up toward the inside with Zeus Odin right there in Epic Drama. Those 4 across the track, and they are going at it full bore as they race into the turn. High Roller is in a perfect spot behind that, foursome in 5th. Then a gap up 5 lengths further back to Trapper's Delight, Bobolite, followed by King Ferdet, and the trailer is What an Image as they make their way into the turn. On the front end, Zeus Odin and I Want to Win. I'm a Superstars racing in 3rd. Epic Drama toward the outside 4th. High Rollers drop back in 5th. Then a gap of 3 lengths to Trapper's Delight as they turn for home. I Want to Win on the inside, Zeus Odin. I'm a Superstar trying to rally in 3rd. Epic Drama right alongside 4th, followed by High Roller coming back for more furlong to go. I Want to Win. I'm a Superstar between horses, needs racing room. Tight quarters there. Here comes High Roller rolling on the outside. High Roller's going best of all, and High Roller is edging away. It's going to be tight for his second. Epic Drama and down with the king in a photo there.
And the lucky 7th goes to the 14. Gets in on the main track only. High Roller for Jose Garcia in the winner's circle, a double for Jose. Dale Capuano, I was talking to Dale the race before and asked him how one of his owners, Lou Ullman's, doing. He said, fine. And this horse was owned by Lou Ullman and Stephen Parker. So we brought him good luck by talking about him, maybe. $5, $3.40, $2.20. Down with the King as a big price with this Park shipper. Down with the King, $33.80 and $13.20. Epic Drama with Cintron, $3.40. So the exact, the 14 and 9. We haven't seen a lot of 14s this year, have we? $181.20. The try, $632 even. Good price there. The double, $25.60. Pick 3, $76. Nobody hit the pick 5 today. We haven't had that happen too often this year. 4 out of 5 paid $103.40. The carryover for tomorrow, good one, $9,310. And the super, a good super here, $2,134.80. So there you go. Shoot for that pick 5 tomorrow. There's already $9,000 in the bank. And that takes us to the 8th and final. And look at that, no scratches. Woohoo! 8 of them entered, 8 of them will go. Once around the oval. Here's John Curran with the nightcap.
And they're off. Fantasia breaks well, goes for that lead down on the inside. Not Sure is on the move. Up on the outside, looking to move up Chevy to the levee as they make their way to that first turn, and Mia Bellarosa is also right there. Fantasia leads it with Mia Bellarosa moving up on the outside in the second. Not Sure back in the third. Chevy to the lefty, racing in 4th. Then a gap of 3 lengths to Cat Giamarello toward the inside. Ms. Amethyst, followed by Hey Baby Girl, and the trailer is Mija Bella. Opening quarter in 23 and 2 as they move down the backstretch. Fantasia on the inside, Mia Bellarosa on the outside. A length further back to Chevy to the levee, followed by Not Sure going along in fourth. Right alongside is Cat Giamarello, 2 lengths to Ms. Amethyst and the Hot Baby Girl. And Miha Bella continues at the back, about 9 lengths off that leader. They cover the half in 47-3, racing into the turn. 3 across the track now. On the outside, Chevy to the levees making a bid. Mia Bellarosa in between horses and with the rail. That's Fantasia trying to hang in there. Still about 3.5 to Not Sure, followed by Ms. Amethyst. Cat Giamarello not doing enough, followed by Miha Bella. And Hey Baby Girl is at the back with under 3/8 to go. Mia Bellarosa now edging away by 2.5 lengths. Chevy to the levee, couldn't stay with her. Not Sure is trying to rally with Cat Giamarella and Mia Bella from the back of the pack. They've got 3/16 to go, and it's Mia Bellarosa in front by 2.5 lengths still. Chevy to the levee still with a shot. 5 lengths further back to Not Sure, and Miha Bella rallying toward the inside. Cat Giamarello on the outside, but it's Mia Bellarosa holding sway. Mia Bellarosa will win it. Chevy to the levee, second best. Tight for third with Cat Giamarella and Miha Bella.
And it goes to another park shipper, Mia Bellarosa, taking that one for Emmanuel Esquivel. Scott Lake for Aaron Racing Stables. $4.20, $3, $2.40. Chevy to the levee with Chappie, $6.80, $4.60. By the way, that's a park shipper too. They're doing good. Here's a Delaware horse, Cat Giamarello with McCarthy, $2.60. Exact $33 to try, $101.60. 14 and 5 double, $15.40. The pick 3, 6, 14 and 5, $40.10. There's your pick 4, $221.10. And the super with the 6, $238.40. So, we had a speed favoring track today, labeled sloppy, and the horses, Wild Parks is dark until August 31st. The ones that are ready to run are coming down here to Delaware, and they're doing well. And like I said, I don't know whether the track is just deeper in Parks now. I don't think the competition's any better than our racing here, but for some reason the Parks horses are doing very, very well, and you need to give them a second look when you're doing your handicap. And no matter how they've been performing at Parks, they're doing well when they're coming here. All right, what was our handle today? We almost did 2 million yesterday. What about today? Well, a little less today with these short fields and off the turf. 1,294,000, so almost 1.3. That's not so bad. 1,294,624. And that does it for Wednesday. We race again tomorrow. There's Bungie's horse, Skull. He says he likes in a tough sprint turf race. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. We'll see you at the track. Good night.
Delaware Park. 7 yards to go. The left is going to be